face of hell, you know what I mean. I terrorize the neighborhood. They know that we're up to no good. We're at the house by the cemetery. They don't go in cause it's really scary. The door opens and I head on in. But not a hell now begins. Inside, take a look around. Then we're chased by chuckles of cloud. Go up and down the big staircase. A secret panel to another place. I saw a guy wearing a hockey mask. He's carrying a bloody ass. He chases me on down the hall. And blood was dripping from on the wall. Haunted house. All the things I see. Haunted house. Being chased by a bee. Haunted house. I wanted to scream. Haunted house. Hope it's all a dream. Downstairs and they're following me into a room that's full of zombies. They're tearing into all my friends with a stepman and a red. Jumped on my head by chuckles a clown. My knees buckle fall to the ground. And just when things couldn't get any worse, and now they're loading me into the hearse. Haunted house. All the things I see. Haunted house. Being chased by a thief. Haunted. I wanted to scream. Hope it's all a dream. To the Chuckles and Laughs show, and
still don't get it.
What don't you get?
This whole thing with you and Santa, as many times as I've tried to bump you off over the years, and you've been trying as hard to get him, and you've never gotten there.
Right, I have not. However,
you haven't.
My supernatural being is a saint.
Yeah.
I'm an evil clown.
This is true.
You know, our dad was Loki, his dad was human, but blessed by the powers of a man way more powerful than us.
Blah, blah, blah. I still say there's gotta be a way to do it.
You know, this whole thing stretches back. If I had just gotten that transformer that I wanted, instead of a flippin' GoBot.
This is what happens.
Who wants GoBots?
See, when you're looking for the gift under the tree and you give your kid the wrong thing, look what you get.
Yeah. We're greedy little bastards.
Couple hundred years of spite and venom and death.
No, the truth be known, no, that's not the reason it goes. I like the cold. I like having little people work for me.
You tried to take over.
I am.
This is the whole thing. You want his operation.
Oh, darn right I do. There's venison on the leash right there anytime I need it. Fresh.
All right.
Bang. Reindeer stew.
So let me ask you this, smart guy. Oh man, what is it? A couple hundred years have gone by,
Yep.
and you have yet to actually succeed. Now, but I understand. I understand what it's like to have lackeys that can't do what you want them to do. Believe me, I got that one.
Yeah, I do too.
So, what are you concocting? Because I don't see you winning.
Oh, no, I am winning. I told you I made a trip in the afterlife to
You said this.
a certain city down there. Gentleman, he kind of reminds me of someone. Touches the old heartstrings right here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, no, not that band ICP.
He's got a heart
Yeah.
string. I didn't know you had one left.
Let's hear it for Mr. J.
Mr. J. Oh, and look at that.
Mr. J, everybody.
And he brought a little hottie with him. Well, hello, sir. Look at that.
Mr. J.
Well,
Welcome to the Chuckles Laugh Show.
Thanks for having me.
Harley Lewis.
joke's on you. You're not the only clown in. Ha ha ha! Ha!
Yes, very good. Oh, we will get to the old bartering and helping them killing Santa in a little bit. However, you are a very busy man. Not only are you appearing in lots of stuff, but you are a makeup artist.
Yes, I am.
Yes?
You like it?
I do. I
Yes.
do. I like what you did after Batman messed you up. You made it look better.
Nah.
This is what expensive plastic surgery will do for you right here.
So, here's the part where we go into, you're not supposed to be paying attention to this, but we're going to the character break. So the man knows, the makeup artist and what we're supposed to go into. Mr. J, what is your human name?
Sean Manchester.
Ah, where are you out of, Mr. J?
I'm from North Kingston, Rhode Island.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful town in North Kingston. Yeah.
You're sick.
Yeah,
You're sick.
I am sick.
You're
I
not
indeed.
sick.
Now, we've been talking back and forth. You're starting to get a movie up and running.
Yes. I
Uh,
have an independent zombie film that I wrote, produced, and directed, as well as acting, and I did the makeup for it.
so what is the name of this zombie flick that's about to come out?
The name is called The Next Step.
Give us a little insight, if you wouldn't mind, without ruining it. What will set this apart from some of the other zombie flicks that are out there right now?
Mine is actually based off a government document, and so I took this document and I just included zombies,
It's
so it makes it more realistic.
it is interesting that you said that, because the military actually has a training scenario for an outbreak, whether it be zombie or bio. They actually have training scenarios for this. And I don't know if you've been up to Boston when they have the zombie out walk. They do this training up in Boston. They do not let the streets know, and they let a building full of contaminated zombies fill the street. And they lock that area down quick. And they don't tell a soul when they're doing it, so they can get the realistic reactions and everything. One of these years, however, someone's going to be packing heat, and one of those zombies are going to get
highly
popped.
entertaining.
So it's they know that the zombie walk's going on and all this. It's crazy. You got to go to this thing up in Boston. The military actually gets in hand with circling them up and everything. So that tells you right there that maybe this zombie apocalypse thing isn't so far from the truth that everybody thinks it is. You got people sniffing bath salts and eating off people's faces down in Florida. That's pretty zombieistic to me. The guy got shot like 5 or 6 times before he
kept
actually
going, yeah.
died. That's a zombie to myself. You popped in the head, you're done. Very interesting that you're going to be working this on a governmental paperwork, because it is close to what's happening right now. Even New York itself is ravaged right now, and New Jersey, and all this stuff that's happened down there with disease-ridden rats in the water and dead people and everything. That is the making for a bio right there. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for something to do, there's all these foundations out there and these fundraisers. Help New Jersey and New York out. They need everything. Blankets, food, you name it. Send it down to them. Look it up on the internet, television. They need help. With that being said, and you're going into, you also run a magazine.
Yes, I publish an independent art magazine. It features artists of all kinds from around the world.
Excellent, excellent. Is there any big name artists that have been on this magazine? Besides yourself, of course.
I've had the makeup artist Scott Connor. He did the makeup for The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, awesome.
I've had Anthony Pepe, who was the contestant on season 1 of Face Off.
Now, your opinion on Face Off, and get yours on this one too. It seems like this is getting more set up than what they're showing you. I don't know if everybody watched the last one. If you didn't, I'm going to ruin it for you. The lady came back, she won.
Yeah.
That seemed a little set up to me.
Especially when the guy that's making all these monstrous suits and this great makeup job, he didn't win. I thought his stuff was better than anybody's on there.
Well, most of these game shows on television are rigged anyway.
It's TV.
The first one, that guy was a great makeup artist, but he didn't need to be on that show. He had already shown his talents,
Yeah.
so he was just smoking everybody else. It almost feels like they're not giving that to the people that deserves to be given to. I mean, they're looking for guys like, myself that aren't as trained in the makeup field, but I still have some skills, would like to learn more, but then they're taking guys that have done like movies like yourself and they drown out the little guys that's trying to get up there. But the good side about that is they do help out the ones that go off and send them up for the schooling. So what is the name of the magazine again? So the viewers would...
It's a SM magazine for Shaw Manchester magazine.
Now, this is interesting that now, as myself, the Joker is one of my role models, one of the biggest role models. And eventually, sorry, Mr. J, I'm gonna kill you. It's just nothing hard feelings,
Good
but
luck.
hopefully it's more successful than killing.
You haven't had any success with that yet.
I have killed you a couple times.
Yeah, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about Santa and Batman and this fella here. You're not batting 1,000.
No, but at least I keep trying. I'm not a quitter. See, that's a role model for everybody. I'm gonna try, even if you do dump me in the ocean afterwards. I'm gonna try to swim
That
up.
was fun.
That was not fun. 'Cause
That was fun.
No, when Davy Jones picked me up, I ended up being the Krusty Krab instead of a freaking cool thing on it. I had crabs for weeks. It was not fun. I wanted to be a clownfish. No, you're gonna be the crabby
No.
guy over in the corner. Thanks,
Spiky
Davy
shell
Jones.
and all. You should have seen him. It was glorious.
Oh yeah, it was really glorious.
A lovely thing.
You wait till I dump you in the water. I'll come back as one of those silly little eels.
Yeah. Electric Eel. I'll still miss
Electric
you.
Avenue.
Rock on to
Electric Avenue. Yeah, sorry. That's also the side.
Clown thing. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I'm curious. Don't you think, just out of this generation of people, this younger generation of people, seems to be obsessed with zombies and bacon, and I don't understand why.
Bacon's good.
Granted, but it's like it's not even a thing like just a passing fad. This is like a cultural, in-depth phenomenon. Don't you think it's from
Phenomenon.
I have a thing.
Here's the thing.
The reason for my zombie movie is actually the main character. His name's Hank, which is played by me. Who's a zombie killer. He's a mercenary. This movie came about because I featured this Hank character in many photo series that I did for photo shoots, and a lot of people requested that I make a movie starring Hank. So the first photo shoot I did with Hank was a zombie photo shoot. So I figured
So
zombie movie.
What would be the next big thing? If not zombies, let's say zombie has run its course.
No twinkling vampires.
Vampires.
Please kill that.
Vampires
Kill it.
have run their course. We love vampires, but honestly, they're done to death. So, what would be the next big thing? What's trending now in the world of monsters?
What's trending now?
Yes.
What I'm gonna make trend, which you two will like, my next feature film will be clowns.
And there you go. See.
Yes.
And you have people lined up to act in that already, right? Right. Like stars already for the show, right?
Star.
Right.
Star.
Yeah.
Going in the ocean.
Yeah.
Star. Star fishes on him. Star. That would definitely be down for
So,
that one.
clowns is good. I've noticed a spike in the rise of Bigfoot lately.
Mm.
What is your idea on that?
Bigfoot and ghosts.
And ghosts. That
Paranormal.
paranormal thing has been done to death too, by the way.
Yeah.
I have a lot of respect for the groups that go out and do what they do, but the paranormal activity, the Blair Witch style filming, kill it. It's done. All right.
Paranormal State. That is horrible.
Yes.
I could make that movie, and I showed you guys. I did it with a broomstick and some fishing wire. It's not hard. They
Yeah.
didn't have a big budget on that one right there.
Clearly.
Edit the ghost in, and it's gone. Done. I'm supposed to believe that's real?
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
No, if
No
they-
one else believes.
No, if they took some of that real footage, like that they have from some of these Ghost Adventures, and put that up there with the stuff walking in front of the camera.
You know what
That's freaky stuff because you can't debunk a silhouette thing going right in front of them.
Here's what I love about these ghost hunter shows, and that you can ring in on this if you like. You can too, because you haven't talked at all. Just so you know. So this people go out into this haunted place, and they talk big about how scary it is. And they go into a room and they go, "Are you here? Prove it. Make a sound. Throw something. Show me you're here." And then something hits the wall.
Smack.
And they're- scream and they run. They leave the room. They flee. And I'm like, you asked for it. Why are you running away once it finally arrives? What's up with that?
I'm not too sure. The one I love though
Yes.
is when they hear a sound and like, did you hear that? But the damn people are playing music while they're trying
Yeah,
to.
Right? Right?
Oh, that's what I heard. Oh, you get the best one. Did you see that down the hall? They turn the camera. It's like,
It's already too late.
I didn't see
Yeah.
nothing down the hall.
I just see hallway.
I see your hallway. That is a pretty spooky hallway. The lead chips and the asbestos. I wouldn't go down that.
What is it? There? The camera's shaky. You don't know what the hell's going on.
That is entertaining. Bigfoot himself has been on this show, so don't
Yes.
frustrate him. He is.
I'm not frustrating. I'm noticing a trend online of more Bigfoot stuff. There's a TV show out
He
now.
is. That TV show is garbage.
I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying that people are interested again.
We're gonna get into this in Bigfoot Seekers. If you're watching this, you know what I'm talking about. The gentleman has a bird seed thing in front of his house, and blatantly a bear has stepped on this thing to bend it over to eat the bird seed. And they make you think stupid because they're like, oh, a bear could never do this. It's the bear standing behind on the other one, bedding it down. No, I can't do this. Thanks. Huh? Or they got a bear blatantly filmed on the ground. It's on all fours. It's a Bigfoot. That's a bear. It's a Bigfoot. It's a bear. I'd be way more afraid of that.
the dump.
And here's the thing. If you're out there with a gun and you see Bigfoot, shoot it! Don't run from it, then you're rich! You
Yeah.
got a freaking gun! It's a monkey, a
I
big
saw
one!
online somebody had like proof camera, right? They see this thing, it looks like a bear, and then all of a sudden it stands up. You can see its arm or whatever. What do? They shake the camera like this and run back to their car. And I'm like, go get it. It's right there. Go get it. Kill it.
It's kind of like that movie that you watch, Cloverfield, where you wanted to see the
Oh, yeah,
monster and you never saw it. All I
Yeah.
saw was puking in a bag.
Yeah.
Where's the monster? I saw a piece of its shoulder. Horrible flick.
So this is the as a filmmaker, as a horror aficionado, this is the thing. What do we do next? What are we looking into? What aside from clowns, which are universally awesome, but where are we going with this?
Lizzie Borden.
Is it more? See, I think we need to see a revival of those little creatures. You know, like critters and gremlins and the blob and such like this. Things that are a little more less supernatural and more just like, what the hell is that?
Furbies. Killer
Furbies! Killer
Those
Furbies!
things are definitely scary.
Yeah.
gonna give you gonorrhea.
You hear what that thing just said to me? Did you hear it?
We got enough for Christmas one year too.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm gonna kill you in your sleep.
Did that really just say that? I didn't hear nothing.
I love you.
He did not just say that. I always get the demented.
That was the
Furbies.
best 3 years of our lives, I gotta tell you.
Yeah. The best 3 years was flushing it down the toilet. 3 years to get it down there.
I'm gonna do blah 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 blah.
Every time you went to take a dump, this thing was chirping up at you with some other phrase.
It happens. So,
Your
Mr.
turn, talk to us.
Mr. J, we've got you here. Are you willing to stay for a little bit and help me, I don't know, assassinate Santa Claus?
I could do that.
I mean, if you help me assassinate Santa Claus, I will wait a couple years before I plan, because he's done. I'll have the North Pole and everything, and I'll take out the penguin for you too, so I guess.
He's
I'll-
hostile takeover time.
Yeah, yeah. I'll give you a couple minutes and we can share some areas together, and when we get done, we can have some bat wings, pull them apart and all that stuff.
That wings are delicious.
Yeah. Harley's,
He's a man of few words, but they're all gems.
she's a little quiet.
She's very quiet, which is
Yes.
highly unusual for you, dear.
Are you scared as him? I can get
No,
rid
of
of
course
him.
not.
Of course not.
That one, that's the one you're afraid
I
of.
like a girl who's
No.
direct and to my point.
That one over there is definitely scary. Michael Jackson, that is also scary.
That's a whole different kind of scary.
That's
But you're not
okay.
young enough. You're too old for him. And too female.
There, it's a-
Missing two things. Age and something down below. And all I can say is,
Curse my ovaries.
I always knew you had a pair of those.
I do. They're in a box on my home chest.
You know the worst thing about waking up next to Michael Jackson the next morning? Not only is the soreness that you can't explain, he leaves more makeup on the pillow than I do.
That's weird.
And his nose falls off like yours.
Yeah, well, you know.
Huh? What the?
It's like a Muppet. You ever see where they take each other's noses? You can do that with Michael.
Except I think we're getting close to being
We're gonna,
done.
he's gonna hire the hitter.
I'm
Is that
gonna
what it
hire
is?
him. We are.
Alright.
Big guns,
I'll be back.
a lot of holes.
He's hiring a ringer.
Mr. J, we'll see you in a little bit. It was a pleasure.
There he is. There he is. There he is. I told you if we travel by chimney, we'd find him. There he is.
They are chimney in here.
What are you doing here?
Oh, we've come for the spirit of things.
Nobody invited you two girls.
No. It's about making with the happy.
The giving.
And the holiday.
Wait, I'm gonna.
Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah, okay, he is.
Yeah,
And-
I'm giving you a gift.
Let me hear you say ho, ho, ho. You can't.
Not without a shriek.
Let me hear you say Nah. You haven't got the spirit.
Now, wait.
You want to open your present?
He got a
You want me to
present
open
for
it
you. He got something.
You got Santa present.
I got a present.
He's trying to be nice.
Come on out. It's ready for the present.
What do you got? Oh, you got. Oh, no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Darn.
Get him. It's our own little joker in the box.
I'm shaking my belt off.
And the joke's on
Oh.
What?
Wow. That all you got?
you.
The Saints protect me.
That's all I can do.
Told you to say ho, ho, ho. You wart bunch of clowns.
That's all he can do.
Apparently,
Yeah.
well, joke's on you now.
Back to the drawing board.
Now what?
Good question.
Get out of here.
Strategic retreat.
Go on. Back up the chimney.
I don't want to go up there.
Santa's work's never done.
was your big fat idea. I don't want to go.
What is with you
Oh,
today?
oh, there he
All
is
these
again.
interruptions, I
There
can't
he is
get
again.
anything
There he
done.
is. There he
What
is.
now?
It was kind of like a bad rash. We never go away.
You're like a case of herpes. You know that?
You are.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, only I can't pop you.
You even look like it.
I apologize for that last gift. That was
Yeah.
uncouth of
I
me.
tweaked his ear. Made him
yeah.
come say sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I will never do anything harmful again to Santa Claus.
Yeah,
I guarantee you this next present, it's much nicer.
we'll see.
What?
Oh, you brought your slime buddy with you?
Slime
What's
buddy.
this? What's
Cobra.
Give me that. I'll take it.
It's,
You want this? No, you don't want this. No, but you do. Okay.
Get it off me! You guys look at it! Get it off! It's Hank's hands!
Oh, the battle!
Why?
Look at Snake. Go, Snake, go. Go, Snake, go. This is like a present for me. Thank you.
You're welcome. Kind of enjoying it myself. Yeah, step on it.
Ow! These toxins get out of me, you little pig!
You want to go suck the poison out?
Not particularly, no. I think he can just slide there and shimmy for
Get
a
the
while.
lizard guy.
Get the lizard guy. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna get up the chimney before he wakes up.
I think you
Because
better.
that's gonna get my butt kicked.
Yeah.
Why? Oh, insult to injury.
Screw around with Santa, will you? Guess what? I'm even taking your wallet.
Oh,